So, Jeff, what is all this talk about a so-called cooling off period that's coming into effect January 2023? Give us some insight on this new rule being implemented, Jeff.
So, you're asking me about this now infamous cooling off period.
That's right.
So, how is it going to impact?
Yeah, I mean, you want to elaborate just on exactly what it entails and how it could impact the market?
Okay, well, as we know, we came through a very, 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 very hot market. And I don't want to use the word unprecedented because we've had many hot markets before. But the difference of this market was it went up so fast. Almost, it was mind-boggling. It was crazy. It was a roller coaster of emotions. And I think it caught a lot of people. And, well, obviously, even the country by surprise about the growth in interest, not the interest rate, but an interest in our market. So there were concerns, questions. How do we protect the buyers? And the result of that has been, well, is this implementation that the government's putting in, which is the 3-day cooling off period. Now, there's many things to talk about that. So let's just talk about this first, about why this came into effect. This came into effect because of how hot it was. Buyers felt they didn't have a chance to put in an offer without doing their due diligence. Buyers felt they were rushed. Buyers felt they didn't have time to do their homework. They didn't have time to do inspections, financing, because the craziness of it. Now, not that they weren't allowed to, but it's just subject free offers. And we can't blame the sellers for accepting $1 million offer on a townhouse they bought for $600,000. I can't blame the sellers for that. I can't blame the seller agent. Seller's agent's responsibility is to get them the best price. Unfortunately, some buyers have, you know what, I'm going to say it.
Say it.
A little overpaid at that time. It was an artificial market, and I've said this before, artificial market, planning. We've said it so many times, planning. If you had an agent there to help and assist and guide you, then sometimes you're not in this predicament. Unfortunately, during that time, sometimes the agent didn't have control on this, and the buyers were very persistent, saying, I want this. Everyone's saying the price is going to go this way. So they didn't know what to do. So what this has now come into effect is a chance for the buyers to feel that they have some control. And what this is going to do, with how this is going to impact the market, it could actually be a smaller disruptor. It could slow down the market a bit. If this becomes the new norm, then it's the new norm. We will work and find out how to work within this sector, right? So when we say what's going to happen, well, I'm going to say this right now again. We don't know the true impact of anything until it actually happens. We can only speculate. We can say, oh my God, this is going to happen here, and we don't know what to do here, and the world's coming to an end. We had this before with HST, remember?
Yes, right? I do.
You know, oh my God, everything's going to come crashing down. We don't know what's happening. You know, it came in, it came out. BC has had a very, very crazy history of real estate and bringing in new policies. Some things come in, some things go out. Some things come in, some things go out. Changes happen all the time. We become accustomed to it, and we figure out how to move on from it. This is just another one thing that's going to happen that has changed and freaked a lot of people out, especially sellers, and saying, well, what do we do? So this 3-day cooling off period, I'm not a fan of it personally. However, if it is there and it protects the buyer and it is understood and we can work within its system and regulations and it's fair level ground with everybody, then what's the problem? You know what I mean? And
True.
you know, what's the harm in it then? If it's gonna affect everybody equally, then we just got to know how to work within it.
Perfect. And the kind of
it's perfect.
segues into my next question for you there, right? Now, could this cooling off period of this kind discourage some sellers potentially? You know, that could further restrict the already insufficient supply of housing that we have already currently, right? Could discourage some sellers, right?
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at your shirt there.
I was gonna dress up. I was in a rush.
The 5 seconds to put on a shirt.
No,
Really,
my hair takes too long, guys.
you're wearing a hat.
That's why. That's what I'm saying. Usually, that's why it was on time.
So you chose because your hair was gonna take too long. You put on a hat, but couldn't.
That's right. Representing Seattle Seahawks, guys, for all you football fans out there. I'm sure your brother's gonna get choked. He hates Seattle Seahawks.
We'll talk about football.
Yeah. So now, Jeff, could a cooling off period of this kind discourage some sellers potentially who may want to sell in the future? And then could that add to our problem that we have already, basically, with the insufficient housing supply going on already? You know what I mean? Where people are going to be more scared to sell potentially because of this cooling off period being implemented.
Well, Rick, I think any change will affect any market, right? And it's the ability to be educated and how to navigate within that market. Any change will affect it. If new GST regulations come in, right? New tax regulations come in, new ways of how to pick your agent comes in. Can you have this? Can you have that? Any change will disrupt. That's why change has been made. It's made to literally, change things, and there's an adjustment period. So I can honestly probably say yes, it will have an impact in the beginning because there is an adjustment period. You have to learn how to navigate through it. I think right now the really important thing that people need to realize is the importance of a valued experienced agent. And an experienced agent doesn't mean an agent that's been in the business 20 years, 30 years. An experienced agent could be an agent that's been in the business for 1 year because maybe they've been in other sorts of real estate before. Maybe they've had family in their business. Maybe they've done real estate in other kind of means, right? So experience doesn't just mean I've had the license for this amount of time, but what really comes down to is I think in a market like this, people really need to understand the value of having a proper agent guiding them through the whole process, letting them know, okay, this is going to happen here, this is going to happen here, because we got to remember we are in a different market than we were in February. We were in a hot market where people felt that I can just put up a sign.
It's going to keep going forever.
And it'll sell by itself. Why do I need a realtor? I can just do this, and it's going to go that way. I can do this, it's going to go that way.
I've heard it all.
But we're seeing now that things aren't the case that way. So the value is coming back. And now the same thing here is how to navigate through this with an experienced agent. So it will have an impact. Sellers will be discouraged a bit, right? Buyers can also feel discouraged a bit because they might not know what this means exactly, because there is a thing here saying that I think it's every 25 cents per 100,000 when you make an offer. If you back out, you have to pay. So if it's $1 million, you're actually giving the seller basically $2,500 as a sorry.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way, a sorry. Right?
I remember you talking about that.
I'm backing out, blah, 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 right? So now they've also announced that this is the start of the changes. There could be, and possibly will be, more changes that are going to be added, or more additions added to this rule when it comes into effect in the new year. So this is just a start. We don't know what more is going to be added to this. Is it scary? Yeah. Is it different? Yeah. Is it necessary? I can't say that right now.
Yeah, it's too hard to tell, right?
And, as a realtor who looks out for our clients. We want to make sure that we do put in proper subjects, we do educate them. There's been even pushback from a lot of realtors saying, well, doesn't this discredit the professionalism of the realtor? Right? Doesn't this, it puts us in a position that, what, did we not do our job as realtors? And I don't think that's the case here. I think the government is trying to be reactive and see what they can do to help the market. But do we need that at this point in time when the prices are already coming down? The sales have dropped historically low, and the media is saying this is a historical correction. Well, of course, when you have prices jump up that crazy, what goes up must come down. That's just basic law, isn't it? Right? So, will it disrupt? Yeah, it will. But for how long? Probably not too long.
And there's constantly changes going on in the real estate market here, like crazy.
All the time.
Ever since I've been involved with it, it's just, there's always something new.
All the time.
Right? All the time.
All the time. All the time.
Now, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, guys. I say it every episode. Do not forget to subscribe. Obviously, like our channel. If you write in the comment section, I have subscribed and subscribed to our channel, we will send you out a free JC Homes hoodie, all right? Absolutely free. I can finally say this. We're finally caught up on all the hoodies, all right? I sent them out. They're already sent out. By the time you guys see this episode, they were sent out on Sunday. This is being recorded on a Wednesday. So they were out, and you guys will be receiving them very, very soon. There was about 4 that we needed to send out. Finally got sent out. Thanks to our audience there. And there's 2 people left, but they're in Surrey, all right? Now, we're working on scheduling a pickup time from them from the Fleetwood office here.
No.
Podcast studio.
When you keep looking this way, you keep saying we said it, finally done. We did this. First off, it's not me. It's Rick.
It's sent out.
Let's give Rick the credit for all this. It's him, and the judgment and the fact that he said it's all done now out of nowhere. He slipped it at the end. By the way, there's still 2 more left, right? So how is it all done if there's still 2 more left?
The 2 more left are not going to be mailed out. They're actually scheduling a pickup time to come to the podcast studio. There's only 2 left compared to the previous amount, man, which was already too many. So
but
according to us, it's pretty much caught up. Right?
What's this us? Us
according to me. Like,
I mean, I want to know what your definition is. It's all done, but just 2 more. It's all done. With it, 3 more now?
2 more. 2 more.
I thought you said 3.
And any new people from this episode, all right? You guys.
So how are we all caught up? No, why am I saying we now? So you got me saying we. How are you all caught up if you still got 2 left?
That was my plan, to get you caught up in it. So you said we. My plan worked. Thank you. All right.
You see what I got to deal with, right?
Free hoodies for you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Rate the words.
You can't just say hoodies for you guys. You got to keep saying the word free.
You got to say free. Pretty soon the word free might just be abolished, okay? Because inflation's going to kill us all. There's not going to be no free. There's always a cost for something.
Yeah, you're right. There's a cost. It costs us my cost.
Yes. I paid for shipping, right? Zimbabwe guys, hopefully you're not tuned in, all right? Okay? Now, even if you're from Zimbabwe or wherever in the world, and you're thinking about moving to British Columbia or making the move out here, especially the Fraser Valley or anywhere in the Lower Mainland, the number will be on the screen. We absolutely love getting reach outs from you guys, okay? Even if you're from Zimbabwe, anywhere in the world, and you want to live in one of the most desired places in the world, which is British Columbia, don't take my word for it. Do your own research online. But once again, don't forget to drop us a line. Give us a call, text, email. Number will be on the screen. We absolutely love helping you guys out. There you have it. Now, with this new rule being implemented there, Jeff, do you see any potential loopholes that could arise from this? You know, some people may be taking advantage of this.
Are you asking me to provide you with loopholes, how to get around a system that our government has put in? Is that what you're really asking me to provide on camera that's going to go on YouTube, on a channel, all across the world, which we know now is Zimbabwe, all across the world? You're asking me to provide you with the loopholes.
I didn't say provide, I said could there potentially be? Could there potentially be?
100%. There could be anything and anything.
But for this specific topic.
There could be, yes, there definitely could be loopholes.
We need someone like you to just elaborate on it.
I'm not going to, and I'm going to say this, I am not elaborating on potential loopholes, how to bypass our government in place policy that is. I mean, what are you trying to do to me here, buddy? Like, I mean, honestly,
I'm just trying to find out for our audience. They might have this question.
So at the cost of my license, you want to find out about loopholes that I would tell people. I don't tell people how to get around government placed things to protect the public. I can't believe you're asking me that question.
I gotta ask, because people want to know. Could there be?
Why are you smiling like that? I mean, I'm getting very, very uncomfortable with this line of questioning.
Okay, how about one potential loophole that you could see?
I'm not giving you any damn loophole.
A tidbit, something, a snippet.
Yeah, sure. Call a lawyer. There's my tip. Call a lawyer.
Okay, we're gonna have to get a lawyer on to discuss that question now.
Yeah, I'm sure a lawyer's not gonna tell you any damn loopholes either on camera. Right? Now, I mean, what I can say is this.
Fair enough.
This policy was put in to protect the buyer, right? Understand why it's put in, understand for what reason it's put in, understand that it wasn't put in to hurt the seller, it wasn't put in to hurt the realtor, it wasn't put in to say, you know what, we just want to give all the benefits to the buyer. It was put in for the future consideration of our market. Now, will that benefit our industry in the real estate market? Time will tell. We don't know, right?
Got it.
We have to understand the reasonings why it was put in. Do people agree with it? No. Do others agree with it? Yes. You're going to have two sides all the time. As you know, as long as there's two sides to a coin, you're going to have two sides to this, right? So
that's true.
I think right now the most important thing here is to really understand what it means and how to navigate if it comes into fruition, which I believe it is going to come into fruition. It's more important here to navigate and learn how to navigate and have a realtor there. And I'm going to say this, have a realtor that's experienced, understands, up to date with current events to help you navigate through it. That's what you really need to know for all the buyers out there, even for the sellers out there, right? That's what you need to take away from this. Things are going to come in, things are going to go, right? It's not your job as a buyer, your job as a seller to know all the rules and regulations. When you go to a lawyer, is it your job to know the law 100%? No, that's why you got a lawyer. Is it when you go to the doctor, is it your job to know what prescriptions to take, what pills to take, how to medicate yourself? No, that's what a doctor's for. When your car is just smiling for some reason, I don't know why. When I said the word doctor, yeah, exactly.
I was going to say self, but about the people who are self-medicating.
Anyway, when your car is broken, is it your job to know exactly how to fix the car? No, that's what a mechanic's for. So when you go to buy and sell a property or navigate through that process, is it your job to know all the rules and regulations? No, that's why you hire a professional, right? So what to take away from this would be that things are coming, change is happening, be prepared, start planning.
There you have it. Planning again, every episode, guys. How important it is.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. Just like learning how to plan how to wear a proper shirt.
I got new shirts coming, right? New collared shirts coming, new wardrobe, guys. Might have been shopping recently, okay? Just haven't worn them yet.
Trust me, I can tell.
Yeah, thank you. Now, short and sweet, we're trying to keep it here. I know I asked you earlier, but not on camera, it was off camera. Is there anything you want to add? Might be off this topic, might be on this topic, in this ever so changing real estate market in British Columbia. Anything else?
Without getting too long, because if I start a new topic, it's going to go long, right?
Next episode,
but I think future topics should really be around about, once again, interest rates. It's a very big topic. About how to buy, how to navigate, what the difference of equity means. Also that learning what type of buyer you're going to be. Are you a homeowner that's going to live in the property? Are you an investor? Know what the difference is. With Calgary being so crazy, right? Should I invest into another province? I think these are really big topics for us to consider going forward. I think we're all going to have topics about this, and I think that, like I said, the very biggest one right now are buyers are getting cold feet and saying, should I buy right now, because we think prices are going to go down much more. How much more can they go, right? And I think another thing that we're going to probably talk about is buyer's remorse.
It's
Buyers who bought in the February market, the March market, the April market, the May market, they felt that they overpaid, right? And a lot of you out there listen to this, you might fall into that category. So what should be your mind frame on that? So I think the future shows that we're going to talk about, we'll be discussing a lot of those things. Because right now I have had a lot of talks with clients that have bought during the hot market and saying, did we make a mistake? Did we just screw up? And I think that is a very timely topic because it's very stressful. You spend a lot of money. You work really hard, right? And to build yourself into a situation where you think that you're not financially sound, and now you see everything changing around you and you feel, well, damn, did I make a right decision? It can be very depressing. Right? So I think we'll talk about that too.
Definitely. That along with we're going to be doing another drone video. Hope you guys like the Fleetwood tour drone video that we just did. It was a little bit short due to the battery running out. A little more than the battery running out. We actually ran into a no-fly zone, and then the battery ran out. All right, but I almost lost the drone completely. But that aside, we're again with another episode coming for you guys, and this time Panorama Ridge. Right, for all you wanting to see what Panorama Ridge looks like in a drone bird's eye view. That episode is coming. We got a lot more other episodes coming, just like we say every week, guys. Things have been so busy, we're a little bit behind on the videos, but don't worry. They're all coming.
Why do you keep looking to the right all the time? Like I'm just looking straight. I mean, I look at the right when I'm having a conversation with you on this, right? But it's almost like, checking, like, am I okay with saying this? And say with saying this? I'm like,
I got wandering eyes, guys. All right.
It's not wandering eye. You got wandering movements. It's just all left, right, center.
I'm a fidgety guy.
Hey, well, keep your hands on the table, on top of the table. We had a conversation about your hands before.
Okay, we're gonna wrap this episode up.
Oh yes, yeah, we're wrapping this episode up.
We're wrapping this episode up, guys. No more final points. I take it.
Yeah, I don't think we need anything else. I forget any final thoughts, final thing. I'm ready to get the hell out of you.
All right, guys. That sums up episode 37.
Stop looking at me.
Real estate podcast.
Stop looking at me after that comment. I feel so uncomfortable right now.
We'll be back next week with
I don't know. We'll be back.
Amazing episode for you guys. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be back. I don't know about the whole we thing. I mean,
might have a mortgage broker coming in. Might have a lawyer coming in.
Well, I don't know if they're watching this video about your comments are going to come in or not. With me, yeah, yes. But
I'll be off cam.
Oh, damn right, you're going to be off cam.
All right. Okay, guys. With that, we're signing out. Jeff, Chadha, JC Holmes, Ricky J, British Columbia Real Estate Podcast. Like, comment, and subscribe, like we always say, and we'll see you on the next one.